Hi friends, this is Leslie from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I am on today to share with you a small project that I did for Decorate Your Life. Now, we've been working with several collections for Cozy Summer, and I'm super excited because I've loved working with all of these collections individually and together, and it's just to show you how all of it works together. For as long as I've been guest designing and being on the team, it's something that you notice about working with her papers. And so this was just a really lovely time to share that this is how the papers work. I've got a lot of collections over the years, and some of them if they're digital, you can download them if you're buying them that are already printed for you. Just bring them out and work with them. They're just so gorgeous, and I love the soft colors anyway. So I've really enjoyed working with these collections. Now I would bring out some things. Let me see what we've got here. This one right here was the honeybees, and I loved this one. I really did. I wasn't too sure about this really bright yellow because I don't do much with yellow, but the more I started working with it, and you can really see all the distinct, beautiful colors, the little patchwork roof and stuff, it needed to be vibrant to bring all of those colors out. And these little bees are so adorable. I'm talking about bees today. I have wasps out in my backyard. I couldn't even go out there today, so that's kind of scary. But it's because they're not cute and friendly like these. Anyway, so I've used all three collections, I think, a little bit of everything, because I'm down to bits and pieces. I don't have much left, and I just wanted to do something. Now, you all know I make journals of varying kinds, sizes, types. My favorite is a traveler's notebook style, mostly because I can add to it. And this right here, you would be able to add to a traveler's notebook very easily and enjoy it. And I think I don't really have enough scraps left over to work with it, but this is what I was able to do. Look at their sweet faces. Look at how sweet and adorable they are. And then I put here a little bit of lovely. Just very simple. I really loved working with this shade of green and a darker shade of green. I like green. This is the color that is in my kitchen currently. But so I just did a little play off of being able to add this into a TN, or it can carry itself and just be a little junk journal. Or I like to call my little books treasure journals, because a lot of times you're working with scraps and papers and odds and ends. I'm using odds and ends. I'm a little more, I don't want to call it disciplined, but structured is the word I'm looking for when I'm working with my papers. But also making these treasure journals, there's a certain freedom that comes with it. And since I started doing it, my very first one, I knew it was like very methodical, but now I'm more free and comfortable with taking this page and adding that or whatever. And I think it just makes the process more enjoyable. And I'm a lot of times about the process, what is going on in my head when I'm working on it. Who knows? I don't know, but I roll with it and just let myself be more free instead of so structured and disciplined. But this is what I did. This is a play off of like a little mini 6x6 that I've done. And I can't tell you where I don't remember off the top of my head who the creator is, but I've done them, and if you flip through my channel, you'll see they're little 3x6 little mini albums. I want to say they've been done mostly with doodlebug paper, and oh my gosh, I love that. But this is using Sandi's size paper, a little bit like 8 1/4 by 8 1/4 is what I did with. I just left it and I folded it in half, and I glued. Let me take this guy out. I glued them back to back, so we're one-sided paper with her collections, and you can see that. That's a reminder right there for my tags. It's a one-sided collections, and I love that. If you do the printables, I mean, by all means, you could probably print on the other side. I don't find that necessary. I just love it as it is. But here I glued together, and what I've created was spots for tags. Now, right here, I took scrap paper, and I've got some tuck spots, a tuck spot, but also, let me see, I don't have my little 2x3 sized picture, but we'll just use this. You can also do a picture here, okay? And then you've got your tuck spot. And then here we've got tags. And I had to bust those open because my little thought process with my tags, it didn't fit. I did use my chompers, and I used the scallop one, which is my favorite. It always has been. And then I used this guy right here to make the tags. And you can make them long, short, whatever. But there's like three different styles on there. And I absolutely love it. And then the sizes are 1.5, 2, and 2.5 are the sizes of the tags. So you've got a little bit of everything here. And I love some open spaces. You can journal on here and put a picture, or put a picture and tuck like a secret note or something inside of there. This is a center. I love this piece of paper. I love the envelopes with the bows. I love the patchwork and like all the different colors on here. I really, really have enjoyed working with the paper this summer. And then the little flower collection here. I have fussy cut these guys out and used them time and time again. So the two centers, this one page right in the center, is back to back with the baskets and the bears, which are so cute. And then we've got 6 tags here. And it's the same thing. Oh my goodness, my fan is blowing in here. It was 109 degrees where I live today in the Sacramento Valley. OMG, how gross when I took my grandson home and I'm out in the car just going, this is miserable. But anyway, so we can write stuff and add pictures. We can double this up if we want to. But I had to bust open because my gluing was terrible. So that one fit. Yeah, that one, it's a little snug, but I'll fix it. I actually can't wait to use this one. And then here we go. We've got this again on the side. So we have got, let me pull this guy back out. We've got a tuck spot. We've got a tuck spot. And this one here, I had this already fussy cut out, and so I just added it. But you can put tags in there too. Put a picture, and then you can write a note and leave that in there. And you can add whatever else that you want here. The idea of it is it's just super duper simple. Now, I know that I showed you this one last week, and I got a lot of fun comments on this one. People hadn't seen this technique before, but essentially all it is it's a pop-up card here, or tag. I use mine as tags, and I've done different things with the same process, and they're bigger than the original ones that I saw. I still, for the life of me, can't remember where, but I know I've done this project a few times on my channel with different papers. So there is a tutorial for it, and it probably says, the video probably tells you where I found it, but my brain is fried, so I can't off the top of my head. But I just wanted to show you that I had created this one, and I said we can glue this into anything, use it as a card, whatever. But what I wanted to show you again here was that if I wanted to, I could, oh my gosh, I would paper clip this in. I do not, magically, I do not have a paper clip here, but I think I would paper clip this in here. I did cut down the center a little bit so that it wasn't hanging out and we could just enjoy my, my tags. But we can paper clip this in and pull it out. I took the belly band off of it because I really was not in love with it. But this has now found its home. Let me put that right there. Let me see. I'm going to quickly find a paper clip. Oh, totally. Finding a paper clip to put on there to show you how I am going to use this. Sometimes I just put these things off to the side and I come back and visit them again, and I'll either add more to it. So here, I'm just going to paper clip this in. And I've got this really cute paper clip. It's one of my favorites. Actually, it is my favorite, but it's really tiny is the only thing. And it's what I have currently right near me. Okay, here we go. There. So we just paper clip that in, and we can take, if we want to, we can take and put a ribbon around it and keep it fancy. Or just like this, I could put a belly band on it and use it. So this is my project for this week. I'm excited. We've got some new collections coming for this month, and I'm really excited to, although it's 109 today, I'm very, very excited to move into the next collection, which is very, very sweet and very, maybe fall-like. Maybe it can be used with this. I'm not going to ruin any surprises for anybody. I also, look, I forgot to tell you, I did put this on the back. Again, look at those faces. I love that in the background. If you look, some of the details that I love about these papers, Decorate Your Life, Sandi's collections, is that I can see here. You can see here is the honeycomb. You can see that there is script writing in the background. There are these beautiful hearts. Anything heart I love. There is, it looks like a compass. It's really pretty. Some clouds. It's just so sweet. And of course some honey. When you sit and look at it and then you're deciding about paper that you're going to complement with it, can you see why I did this? I mean, it's all right here. All right, my friends. I just want to tell you, run on over here. I found my card. You can use my coupon code, Leslie15, Sandi15, any of our other spectacular designers. If you have not been following along, go follow all of our designers. All of their names will be down in the box below. Go click on the link and visit the designers. And you can see there is so much amazing talent on our design team. We all do a few things similar, but mostly you could just really tell there's so much inspiration. You could just, I am so inspired by the different things. I do a little bit of everything and sometimes a lot of other things. So I don't think you can put me in a niche. I think that I just will pick up, like junk treasure journals or junk journals, if you will, is something newer to me. It's been a couple of years, and as I continue to do them, I am learning so much more from our design team and what people are doing. That's why doing things like this is amazing. Doing, because I can put this in a junk journal for some additional things. It'll get tied up in the junk journal. And that's amazing to me. And it's not junky at all. I don't think it's just, there's treasures here. Every time I open this, I love to find the treasure. And this one here, when I was pulling the papers that I wanted to use for today, I pulled this and I went, oh, I can put that in there too, because it represents the entire collections that we've been working on. Everything is here. So, but anyway, thank you for stopping in. Please go follow, like, share, comment in kindness only, my friends. Go see what our designers are doing. Go run over to decor8yourlife.com. You can scan and shop. Go put those things in your cart. Don't forget to get your 15% off. Even if it's on sale, you get to use this 15%. Don't neglect that. Go get that. Go fill up your cart, okay? Leslie 15, easy enough, right? Or Sandi 15, or whichever designer that you're working with or looking at, and you get the inspiration to go shop. So much good stuff. So much good stuff in the store. Don't forget to click on any of the links down below, and it'll take you to what you need to see. And then go find up in the menu, the place that says shop, and get in there and shop. All right, my friends, until next time, thank you for stopping in, and we'll see you again soon.